And the internet goes nuts. Synth nerds everywhere are breaking YouTube. How you doing, it's Marshall. Thanks for checking out my channel. Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about a video that popped up online. There's a gentleman on YouTube called SynthPro. Check out his channel. Doing a demonstration between Behringer D and a MiniMoog Model D, a 1972 version Model D. And it's really good. The Behringer D sounds really close to the Model D. The gentleman doing the comparison is a synthesizer expert, technical expert. I checked out some of his channel. He does a lot of Moog repairs, vintage Moog repairs. So I have nothing but the utmost respect for this gentleman's opinion based on his knowledge of the subject matter. And the comparison pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, initially I listened to this on the phone. I couldn't hardly tell the difference. So when I got in the studio here, I did listen to it again on the full speakers, studio monitors in here with the sub. So I've got the full frequency spectrum. The only thing I could say is maybe on some of the patches that he was performing, there might have been a little bit less low end on the on the Behringer D, but not really enough to worry you if you're worried about that. Sounds really close. Maybe some stuff in the filter. I don't know yet. We'll see. Like, I've got one on pre-order. As soon as I get it, I'll be doing a comparison video as well with Model D reissue, which Behringer has said that's what this is based off of. And this gentleman's testing it or comparing it versus a MiniMoog from 1972. So yeah, Behringer's killed it. And I got to say I was wrong. Initially, I was pretty concerned about Behringer not being able to pull this off. There's still the debate on whether this is really an ethical thing. But, you know, honestly, at this point, it sounds like a MiniMoog. And for the price, it doesn't matter. Like, they're going to sell so many of these. It's going to be insane. Like, anyone who needs a MiniMoog type sound, especially something to gig with, like, there's no way I would ever take my MiniMoog out of the studio here. So I mean, at the very least, if I needed MiniMoog sounds on the road, I will probably take a Behringer D if it is indeed as good as what this demo and comparison video is showing us. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out this gentleman's video. Check out his channel. Seems like a very knowledgeable man. Yeah, and again, I was wrong. So, you know, it takes a big man to admit when you're wrong, but it seems like Behringer's pulled this off, which actually is a good thing because not only does that mean that a lot of musicians who don't have the means to afford an expensive synthesizer like a Model D, an original or a reissue, it means that Behringer really, I think, has a good understanding of what they're doing in terms of producing these clones. So they've talked about doing other clones of other classic vintage synthesizers, and this kind of gets me more amped up for some of those that are coming down the pipe because if they do as good a job as what it seems like they've done here with the Behringer D, that's going to be great for a lot of people who want some of these other classics, ARP 2600 type stuff maybe. Kind of heard some rumors about that. OBXA, like, yeah, come on. If they can do that, like, wow. The other synth companies are going to be, I mean, it's part of the synth wars. Behringer has lowered the barrier to entry for some of the most classic vintage Moog sounds at this point. So shots fired. And, you know, I got rolling with the SEO2, kind of similar type thing, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's an exciting time if you're a synth nerd like me. You know, even though there's questions in your brain and you get a little flustered at certain things, it's not a big deal, guys. Synthesizers, and the more of them we have and the more accessible they are, the better for everyone who's into synthesizers and electronic music. So anyway, I will be doing a comparison video. I think I may have said that already, but if you have any questions about anything you'd like me to do or check or whatever, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try and address those for my review. And anyways, thanks again. Please like the video, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, I mean, whatever. You know, do your thing. and keep on being a synth nerd, because that's what everyone needs to be, in my opinion. The world would be so much better if everyone just loves synths as much as I do. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, folks. Have a good one.